Alright, I think we're ready to get things underway. Let's see here. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. How are you today? Normally, Fridays are reserved for our TetraForce dev log that I've been doing every week now for a few months. 1 second. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. Oh, I didn't mean to open up Photoshop. Um, but tonight, I figured I'd just do a little bit of fun pixel art stuff because I've been working on bosses for the last few weeks, very slowly. Um, and so I just figured I'd change it up tonight. And you know what? Halloween's coming up, and I like to do theme drawings for TetraForce. I did them last year for both Halloween and Christmas. I had a lot of fun with it, so I figured why not? Let's just stream that instead. So yeah, just as I said, just something a little bit fun to do tonight. And I don't really have anything in mind. I haven't really decided what I want to do yet. For it, all I know is I'm going to make a pixel art. So, yeah, I'll get to it. And I don't know if Joseph B will be joining me at all tonight. He's actually been joining me pretty much for the last several streams. But if not, that's cool. Let's just hang out and have a good time. Okay, so last year I did this town, and it was kind of like a festival of sorts. Um, Funny enough, we actually have a lot of fall assets already kind of pre-built in the game, not intentionally to be for Halloween or anything like that, but like the pumpkin, the skeletons even, and like just having the farm with all these sort of things. I put actually like a pumpkin patch kind of going on there. I made a custom apple sprite for this last year, which isn't even in the game. Maybe one day we'll have apples in the game. And then I turned a slime into a ghost last year. So yeah, I haven't really thought about it. This was kind of on a whim. I just figured it'd be something fun. Let's get into it. I'm wondering what I could do this year. See, if I was prepared, I would have already had an idea. That's okay. Let's see here. Like, I thought about doing another town scene. I thought it'd be fun to do, like, it'd be really fun is to do, like, a haunted house. A haunted house would be a lot of fun. Um, Now, whether or not I make, like, an actual brand new asset for this, that would be interesting to do. I really want to do a haunted house. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do it. Like, do I want to do inside the haunted house? Do I want to do outside of the haunted house? Could do outside of the haunted house, I suppose. Oh, hold on. Getting message. I don't think it's anything important though. No, it's not. Okay, all right. So let's do a haunted house. I like that idea. But we're gonna make it brand new. So, file new. See, this is very square. I want to do it actually the same, almost like a screen cap. So I can't remember what that resolution is, like 256. Okay, that's nice. Thanks for not having viruses. Appreciate it. We're gonna go into Godot super quick, just because I can never remember the resolution. I know it's like 256 by something or another. Okay, yeah. I thought for a second I wasn't streaming. Oh, it's loading. Takes a second. Or did I make an empty scene by accident? I wasn't paying attention. Was not paying attention. I must have went to TetraForce. I'm just being a silly. There we go. There we go. Okay. Project settings. Window. Oops. Window. 256 by 144. See, I knew it was 256. 256 by 144. 144. Mouse, come back. 144. That way, this looks like an actual screen cap. That's more That's more realistic. I like it. Okay. Now, again, we're gonna kind of. So I custom colored these last year, and I could do that again. It's easier from the tile set. So I gotta get the tile set to start, I think. Let's go there, tiled images, tile sets, overworld tile set, and then file, open. We also want the town tile set. Because we could probably use some of these as well, I think, for building our haunted house. Haunted house. I could even build it in tiled if I wanted to get started. That's okay. Let's try this first, I suppose. It'd probably be easier to build it with tile, to be honest. Should I change my mind now? Is it just straight up starting with pixel art? Is that cheating? I would never cheat on pixel art. I forgot it can't like quickly duplicate stuff in the Aseprite. Yeah, okay. I think okay. We're gonna build a map in tile, I think. Let's try that. I just realized I got no music. He got angry for a second. Let's try this one. Oh, it keeps going to the same thing. Oh. Oh. It's because I got YouTube safe on and it doesn't like that. No. 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 What if I do this? See, now it's working. Let's hope YouTube doesn't decide to flip its wig on me. How's that sound? I turned off the YouTube filter. Okay, so file, new map. I don't remember how many tiles the screen size is. I used to know this and I had it written down somewhere ages ago. I guess I could do some math. So, actually, what am I doing? I can just count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 wide. Sorry, let me actually pull up YouTube again here just in case. Yeah, I'll comment. And then I can actually close this now, can't I? By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 9. So not too big. 16 by 16. I'm just gonna save this outside of the actual game folder. Tile test. Halloween. Alright, you probably can't see anything right now on your screen. So let's get some grass in. How about it? They changed all this in the update, so I'm still not used to tall grass, light grass, dead grass. See, this is much faster to start the layouts. It doesn't really matter if I have the edges, to be honest, because I'm gonna probably just put trees and stuff. So we're gonna have a path leading up to our haunted house. Do I want some holes in place? Those are gonna be too big. Tile sets. Okay, let's new layer. We're gonna call this objects. I'm only gonna name it so it's a little bit easier for me to navigate it. And I'm gonna actually, oh, I just realized the path is different color. That's okay. Again, this is mostly for layout, so. Is there tall grass? Dead tall grass. That works. Oh, it like deletes it. Interesting. And I want trees to kind of blockade it a little bit. Tile sets. I'm gonna actually this year I'm going to actually do more. I'm gonna make like dead spoopy trees too. I have to come in and fix that. Do. I guess we can have some dead bushes. I actually think I should give more space. I'm gonna have more content I was showing. And I'm gonna, I will be making this look more spooky and haunted. I'll be changing the color scheme of everything. For now, this is just to kind of lay the foundation. We want some leaves too. Do I got leaves on dead grass anywhere? No? Did I? Oh yes, I did. And but mushrooms, but I'm gonna make the mushrooms a different, more fun colored, I think. All right. I think that's a good enough start. Let's turn off the grid. View, show grid. Actually, I should make this ground, not. Because it doesn't actually reach the edge of the map. And just in case any of that's visually there as well. Actually, would it make sense to do this instead? I guess it does. I can even mirror stuff in this one because it's not actually going in the game. That's fun. I rotate it too. That works. That works just fine for me. Tile there. See, I never did make this so it can be connected properly. Which is super unfortunate. So it'd be perfect. I guess that works. Okay. Alright, I think that's a good foundation. I think that'll be a good place to start. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot of it. Actually, now I realize I have to probably zoom out. Oops. I don't want Photoshop. Let me... Oh, it's still huge. No, I don't want huge. Try this again, maybe? I have to zoom out even more. But then that looks blurry. Ah, go away. Is it still huge? Still huge. How did I do this last time? Because I did this last time. Export as image. Browse. Documents. Tetra. And we're gonna go tile test. Sure. Alright, let's try that. Tetra. Oops, thumbnails. That's not what I wanted. Tile test. I got confused, like, wait, it's already the right size. No, no, that's tiled. There we go. Beautiful. That's perfect. And I don't know if I'll get this done tonight. I'm gonna try and have this ready for Halloween to share with all you people out there. Twitter and the like. Just something fun. Alright, so let's get this a little bit more spooky looking, shall we? So last year I kind of had like nice fall colors. Let's close this. Don't save. Too many things open. Oops, I didn't want to close that one though. Like, yeah, so last year I had lots of nice fun fall colors. I still really like those colors. I might use the purple tree to start. So is this contiguous? Okay, we don't want that. We want all of them. There we go. But this year, I'm actually going to change the color of the tree trunks as well. Let's make it darker yet. Oh, it doesn't actually have my... That's okay. I was going to say it doesn't have my swatch, which I could change, but... I'm just making this up, so... we want kind of a neutral... Okay. And then I want the grass to be a different color too. We're gonna kind of go with a color like this, I think. kind of want the leaves to be their own color as well, but that's kind of be a little bit. Can I go more blue? No, that doesn't work, does it? Do. Change my bushes and stuff. Let's not do that just yet. I want to make these guys their own color. I just realized the tree trunk changed its color a little bit too. That's okay. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't you worry. We'll get to that. Actually, you could make the grass the same color as those. I like that. I think that works. Or let's see what the grass looks like. Maybe I have to change the grass to a different color. Maybe. Let's try. See what it looks like. It might not work so well. I actually think I want it purple as well. I guess I'll do kind of like an amaranth type of color, I think. Oops. That's still too much. Close. That's not so bad. Trying to find like a nice kind of balance. There we go. Now it's starting to look a little bit more on the spookier side of things. I'm gonna change the mushroom up here too. I'm gonna make the mushroom. I don't know. Should I make the mushroom green? It was sort of green before, but I mean like more green. Oh, oops. 1 pixel, please. Yeah, that's not too bad. So I have to attack this. Let's see here. I feel like this will make it better once we figure this out. So I actually just want this to be gray. I want it to actually have some grays, which I have. I don't really use grays in TetraForce. I purposefully avoided gray. I would use blues and purples instead. But this time, not tonight. That might work once we change the outside edges. But we'll see. Might have to change it up still. So I want these to be similar in tone to this. Or maybe even, let's try reselecting that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It doesn't stand out too much then, because it was kind of like standing out way too much there for a second. Look at, we haven't even got to the haunted house yet, and it's looking pretty spooky. Do I dare change the colors of these? Nah. I do kind of want, I think I want them darker, but let's just eyedropper those. There we go. And then the tree trunk, I think, is the last little element before we start adding some new fun stuff. So, obviously it's going to be the same color as this guy. Yeah, I figured. There we go. Let's save this. Halloween. Just so I don't lose anything. Actually, Aspray does a pretty good job of recovering stuff, so there's that. Oh, I didn't change the green. Duh. I don't know how I was like not paying attention to that. Let's see here. I need to think of something that's gonna look acceptable. Oops. I don't know how this is gonna look, but we're gonna try anyways. Right. Oops. That actually is probably fine. But I think we're gonna try that and then that. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Save. You're scared, Tom? Welcome to the spoopy stream, where I'm making things somewhat spoopy. To be really honest, I'm a big weenie when it comes to being scared. So I tend to not try. I try to avoid situations where I get to be scared. Alright, I'm gonna try making a spooky tree though first. Let's make a spooky tree. I'm gonna put the spooky tree right there. So let's view grid. Show grid, I think. Yeah. And can I pull a? Is there a single tree? Here. Singular tree. And I want a new layer, so let's shift it. Yeah. And I'm just going to use this for sizing more than anything. I think the style is going to be changed quite dramatically. Get rid of that. Oops. No. No. It's all falling apart. Sure, let's just hit it again. let's just use the foundation of that tree. And I'll make it more gnarly in a second. Kind of the fun thing about doing this type of stuff is if I like the assets, I can always turn them into actual game assets afterwards. And that's kind of why I do it this way. This looks more like a tentacle tree. Gonna have to work on that a little bit, aren't we? Should the tree have a face on it? I think the tree should have a face on it. I shouldn't have put the leaves in those positions. I can always move them, but it makes sense to put the leaves somewhere where they're actually going to be visible. Oh, right. Our trees are different colors, too. So, G... please? Oh, I think because that needs to be on. That's why. Alright. Let's start working out some details here. So it actually looks like a tree. Ooh, the song right now is like got some ambience to it, doesn't it? Zelda games actually have some pretty scary music sometimes. I can't play them in my background as much as I'd like to. I don't like how thick that is. It's been a while since I've worked with tile set stuff, so I feel a little rusty. Not gonna lie. Like last year when I was making those, I was still making like a lot of this stuff. Or developing it, I should say. I'm really enjoying this music. I bet YouTube is too. I'll find out later when it tells me it's been copyright stricken. You probably can just... There you go. Alright, let's get rid of the grid for now. I keep doing that. Show grid. There we go. That is decent. What's the spookiest Zelda game? I think Twilight is the spookiest one. I think it really plays on a lot of the dark tones. Like, have you seen the redeads from hold on, the redeads from Twilight? Redead Twilight Princess. Is it gonna show me a nice one here? Open image, new tab. Like, that's from a Zelda game. There's an even creepier monster. I can't remember what they're called though. I can't remember what they're called. They're also in like the spooky dungeon too, though. Why is it called? Well, it's calling them Gibdos in, not necessarily Re-Dead. Either way, super spooky. Though I will admit, I think I felt like as a kid, Ocarina of Time was more scary. That game actually scared me. It was so realistic. And the Stall Childs like, coming out at nighttime was absolutely terrifying to me. So I have to say, if it influentially, Ocarina of Time had more influence on me being scared of things. Even the Re-Deads in Ocarina of Time scared me pretty bad too, actually, as a kid. So it's a tough call. There's some scary things to Zelda. Oops. That reminds me, when I was I don't know if anyone's ever familiar with the Thief games. They were early PC games where it was kind of like pre-Assassin's Creed, where your goal was to try and like kind of sneak through all these corridors and stuff like that. Yeah, Majora's Mask has some spooky stuff too. I'm trying to think of specific examples where I was scared in that as well. I was a little bit older at that point, so maybe it didn't stick out to me as much. But like the stone. Oh, you know what Thief is? That's awesome. I'll go back to my story in just a second. But the stone tower in Majora's Mask with the faceless mask thingies, those are creepy. That's a creepy thing. That's less spooky and just creepy. But yeah, so the Thief game, there's zombies in Thief, and they look absolutely ridiculous. Thief, zombie, Thief game, PC game. Let's see if I actually get it. Yes, okay, alright. I think that's... Let me open this in a new tab, so it's just that. Oh no, that's more of a realistic one. That must have been a newer one. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Open image, new tab. Okay, so this is what zombies look like in Thief. If anybody recalls playing Thief. So this was a zombie. They're ridiculous. But my brother and I were... Well, he was playing. I should be more specific. He was the one playing, and I was just watching him. And one of these guys attacked him from behind, and so he turned around, and it was right in the camera, just like this screenshot, and we screamed, and we were so scared. It was just the funniest thing ever. We laughed about it all the time, even now, about how ridiculous that was. But yeah, just back then, like, those types of things were much scarier, I guess, to us. Our imaginations got away from us. Nowadays, the graphics are so real, you actually can be scared. But that was just it. Our imaginations were able to fulfill the feeling of being terrified and not being able to sleep for, like, days afterwards. The cathedral, yeah, I think that was the last one, because that's where there was the most zombies and like most of the other like strange monsters. I can't even remember what they were all called now. And of course, like the only thing that affects them was the holy water, and it was hard enough to get as it is. I can't remember if you could buy the holy water in between missions. I don't remember now. It's been so long. My brother would probably remember more than me. He played it a lot more. I was always just a spectator. I was too scared to play it because of those zombies. Oh, and there's spiders too. The giant spiders. And again, at the time, that was terrifying. There we go. I'm kind of happy with that. I feel like I could probably finesse it more, but it's okay. I might leave it like that for now. Just so I don't spend all night on a single tree. Oops, I didn't want to erase. I want to actually get to, like, the haunted house a little bit on stream. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm probably gonna do more to it off camera. Let me fix that first. But I want to move on to the actual haunted house. That's a little bit more fun. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it real quick though. I think so. View show grid. Oops. No. Copy the tree thing. Maybe I will leave a tree there after all. There, we got a couple spooky trees now. Okay, so the haunted house is going to be interesting because I haven't made a building this big in the game at all. So I don't know if there's anything I can really use here. I mean, the shrine has some elements to it that I kind of like. Oh, my goodness. I feel like I want to put a Thornclake statue in there just for fun, but I probably won't. I'm gonna use the shrine just kind of to lay out what I'm gonna do here. So Alt N. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to see how big. I kind of wanted to see how big I can make this thing. Usually, like a haunted house, you would have some layers to it, sort of. Okay. Alright, I'm done my thinking. I'm gonna need to actually use some reference here. Haunted house. Oops. I can't spell. The most influential haunted houses. See, like, most of the time a haunted house is Victorian in style, right? That's the typical. A haunted church. That would be interesting. Oh, sorry, dog barking. Kind of wish I had more screen, but it's a little late now. I mean, I could move it. I could move this down one more. Oh, it's gone. It's just gone. Oh, what was the house I was going for now? I had it open and I closed it. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Open image, new tab. All right, so just in case you're curious, this is kind of what I'm gonna go for. So, you think having 3 monitors would be enough monitors to have what I need, but it's not. So the nice thing is the shrine sort of has. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna split YouTube with this. 1 second here. Half screen, haunted house. There we go. That'll work. Now I can still see the chat. Because the shrine actually has some elements very similar, in fact, which is cool. So let's just start with this. I'm gonna do one side and then I'm gonna mirror it. Do the wall. Oh, I messed up a pixel. Let's move it up 1 pixel. Actually, it might look nice if I just do that. Yeah. We like that. And we're gonna go to about here-ish, I think. And then we're gonna actually make this doorway bigger and more grandia. And then see, normally there's like a secondary level, which I don't think I'll have room for, fortunately. That's fine. We'll work with what we're given here. I think we're just gonna move this bit up. And again, I'm gonna be mirroring it, so I'm not gonna worry too much about the other side, but that. And so that way I can actually have kind of a set of windows here. And just so I have some blank slate to work with. I actually wanted this to resume down here. And once I get the basis down, I'll change the colors to be more spoopy. I kind of need a guide. Do you show rulers, layers, pixel grid? Or was there no ruler? I can't remember now. I thought there was. Maybe there isn't. Oh well. Just keep going. Right, I want to make this doorway bigger, so let's start there a little bit. going to come back in afterwards and make this. Not worrying about my pixel perfectness at the very second. I thought there was a way to make a ruler. I'll have to like play with it, I think. I could always draw a symmetry on as well. I've done that before, but I'm already like not symmetrical, so too late.
Hello.
Oh well, hello. You actually scared me a little bit, not because it's Halloween, but I didn't expect anyone to jump on.
Is it Canadian Halloween?
Canadian Halloween. No. Halloween's in a few days.
We have 2 days here in the States. For
What was that?
2 days. Well, I mean, there's like some like trick or treating and stuff going on.
Oh really? That's weird. Normally we just do trick-or-treating on the one day. Though...
Yeah, it's all different by like neighborhood and stuff.
Interesting. I don't know how many trick-or-treaters we'll get this year. We didn't get many last year because of, you know, COVID and stuff. The word I'm probably not supposed to say on YouTube.
You're in false information there.
Yeah.
Are you sure that was the reason?
You never really know. You never really know.
Was that validated with the World Health Organization?
Nope. So I'm in trouble. I am in trouble.
I think you're okay.
Maybe. I'm making a haunted house though. For funsies.
That looks super cool.
Oh, thank you. I wanted to do a Halloween theme, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted a haunted house. That's all. That's all I really knew what I was wanting to make. That was about it.
Yeah, I would contribute in some way, but there's no real Halloween programming.
So, well, I mean, like you can code some pretty scary stuff. Just a bunch of spaghetti code that can get pretty scary.
Yeah, that's I do that often. In general, it's like all I do nowadays.
That's funny. I at some point I would like to make like Halloween themed like events and stuff like that. That would be really fun.
That would be cool.
I'm kind of just playing this by ear here. I don't know how spooky it's gonna look once I'm done, but we'll pretend it's spooky. Spooky code.
Color palette spooky.
Yeah, I'll make this less shrine looking color palette, and I'll make it more spooky as well. Once I get the shape of it a little bit more. Oh, I forgot I had like actual shingles going on here. Because I thought about coding more boss tonight, and then I was like, we've done that like for 3 weeks in a row now. Maybe switch it up a little bit.
What? Tom, you didn't want to see Andrew struggling with boss code more?
I'm sure everybody would just absolutely adore watching that.
mean, they might not like watching it, but they'll definitely, hopefully they'll enjoy playing with it.
That's true. I definitely hope it's fun. It looks like it's gonna be fun. Like, even me making it looks like it's gonna be fun. Which gives me hope. And we made pretty good progress last week. And I did get all the animations in off stream. So now I just gotta code the logic behind those animations. You know, make it do stuff.
Yep, make it swing sword. Well, it already does that, but make swinging its sword player.
That's right. Make it more than just look pretty. Make it do a thing.
Well, it's Halloween and incorporeal sword's pretty spooky.
That's true.
An incorporeal sword is also pretty useless. And maybe unless you're fighting incorporeal things, you know?
Nah, that's just silly. A black outline like that extended from a house would be freaky in real life, especially at night. A black line like that, it's like, it's a see-through house. It's see-through.
Honestly, just like that Beta Black in general is spooky. Like you can draw a smiley face with it. Well, I guess smiley faces, the right context, are spooky. But you can draw a flower with it and it looks spooky.
Oh.
Don't. If you're gonna draw a clock, don't forget you'll have to program it to make it accurate.
Make it more accurate.
I don't think we. That'd be. That would be cool. That clock? What is that?
It was gonna be a window, but I'm not very impressed with it because I realized once I mirror it, it's not gonna work. So
I see.
Try again. Actually, I could just. Oh, I was like, why is that there? There. See, so it's got to be more like that in size.
I played a spooky game yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. Have anyone played Outer Wilds? The new DLC is super spooky.
I have not played Outer Wilds.
It is my favorite game of all time, and the DLC only makes it better.
I'm getting pretty excited for Animal Crossing. I hope it's enjoyable enough to hold my interest this time.
Yeah, I'm hoping it will too. I don't think it will hold my interest.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about myself.
Because it seems to be all very cosmetic-y, which is not inherently bad.
Yeah.
But, like, that's what we kind of do with TetraForce. And, like, just game making in general, and, like, I feel like anytime I'm in, like, that kind of creative mood, I generally want to get my juices to something...
Like,
a little
constructive?
bit more real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about doing an Animal Crossing. It's just, I think I get more satisfaction from building something real with my creative energy than like the layout of an Animal Crossing house, you know?
Yeah. I totally understand what you mean.
And that's just the reason, my problem, at least why I haven't played as much as I've wanted to. Just like, it requires that spark, and when I get that spark, I always want to use it on something else.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, I totally know what you mean by that. Like, a lot of the times the same thing will happen to me where, like, I love those types of games. Like, Minecraft, like, I love Minecraft, but when I feel that creative, I'd rather work on my own thing.
Yeah, yeah. I get that as well with Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I like Minecraft a lot more because it gives you a little bit more stuff, but um, I do get burnt out of it pretty fast uh, when a whole lot's not going on like a server or something.
Yeah.
I
And
feel like I
usually,
do like 1 or 2 weeks of Minecraft, and then it's back to not Minecraft.
usually, like, I'll play modded Minecraft, which holds my attention quite extensively. Um, but I try not to let it control me.
Yeah. I really, really, really like vanilla. And I build all this cool stuff. But then usually the friends I'm playing with stop playing.
Yeah.
I only play for like a week longer than that. And after that, it goes back to the same question I have with like Animal Crossing. It's like, hey, I have this creative energy. But like I don't play with anyone anymore. And everyone's just kind of waiting for the new update again. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. You're like, should I be doing this right now or should I be doing my own thing?
Yeah, because like I love building like giant bases and stuff in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. There's no denying that. I should have been doing this in mirror mode the whole time, and I just didn't.
You keep the one side of the house longer.
No, it'll be mirrored, so it's going to be the same distance on this side. I just didn't draw it mirrored, so I was gonna just copy and paste it mirrored. Originally, like, I drew these with the mirrored option on, but then I realized that the way the lighting is, I can't do that perfectly.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I turned it off, but there's still elements that I could be drawing this bit mirrored. Build the Earth project. I've heard about it. I haven't looked into Build the Earth that much, but I have heard of it.
And that's a full on project. I can't like I got TetraForce for full. I mean, I do take on more projects than I probably should in my free time. But I don't need to feel bad about not working on a Minecraft build or something. You know.
I feel bad enough about what I'm not getting done in TetraForce.
I mean, maybe the Earth project's super chill or something, um, but any project that I expect people to actually get done, I feel like inherently requires a little bit of uh, necessarily stress, but
Elbow grease.
Yeah.
Some serious gumption.
Dedication is what I was.
Dedication's also a good word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can't like concentrate like that right now. My eyes are lack of coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Though with my eye twitch, I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, after at the end of work today, we We did like Arctic Phone, which was for fun. Right after that, I just kind of died, and I took a nap, and I woke up like 5 minutes before I joined this VC.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably joined almost like immediately after you woke up. Then.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good in the sleep department. I'm feeling real rested. I haven't slept through my alarm, so hopefully I'm expecting sleep till now. But
I actually slept last night, so hopefully my eye twitch decides to go away.
good point. Sleeping last night's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, because like I don't. Did I tell you? Because my back was like I threw my back out on. I want to say Tuesday.
Oh.
And that's part of the reason why I didn't sleep for the last few nights, because I couldn't be comfortable no matter what. And then that's what seems, I'm pretty sure, caused my eye twitch to occur, because I'm tired. And yeah, so it's been a fun week.
That's not cool. Is your back doing any better?
Yeah, it's feeling a lot better now. I took her back to set last night, because I'm an old man.
Did you use your Canadian privilege and go to a doctor?
I thought about it, but I didn't get that far. Because I'm privileged, and
it's totally free. You don't even have to like get paid to ask them questions, like pay them to ask questions.
No, it's just a lot of effort, and I don't feel like waiting at a hospital for 5 hours for free healthcare.
They don't do scheduling or anything?
No, I mean, you can go to walk-in clinics and or whatever, but try and make a like appointment, I suppose, but it's first come, first serve.
Yeah, there's like first come, first serve walk-in places here, but they're kind of just like a generic doctor. But generally, you have like a primary practitioner here in the States, and just you schedule appointments with them for your essential care, like your regular care, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is too is a lot of the times people just go to their emergency room, even though it's not necessarily an emergency. They like to do that.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think they. I think that's a problem here as well, but much less of a problem because people go bankrupt if they go to the emergency room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think people are a lot less careful about how much time people waste in Canada because there's no repercussions of it.
I feel like all the repercussions would literally be just like criminal activity.
Yeah.
In the state, like at the States, I think unless you like hit somebody, it's just like civil stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like torn as to whether I like this look or not. But I'm already like super into it, so I gotta stick with it now. Oops. It's just for fun.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
You're not gonna stress yourself over a house that might not even end up in the game.
Well, you know, I'm really good about stressing myself out over stuff like that. But I'm trying not to. I'm trying my best. I make no promises though. Oops. Though I do like experimenting with this type of stuff. Like, if we want to put something in the game down the road, and then like, oh, well, I've already done something similar to that.
I definitely see a haunted house being a thing, but like if we do infinite amount of, or not even infinite, if we do like large chunk of content packs or something,
Yeah,
I definitely see a haunted house being of interest at some point.
yeah, that would be
Very
super fun.
classic video game.
Yes, that's true. Well, and again, like I'd love like theme packs where you're like there's dungeons or whatever based on like a theme. Like let's just use Halloween for an example, where the dungeon is the haunted house, right? That'd be very fun to do that type of thing.
I wonder how difficult it would be to do like uh environment decorations, or even just like how hard it would be to do like a tile swap based upon like the season.
Well, I don't think it'd be
Type of holiday.
too difficult because the game jam that Joseph and I did, the very first one, that's what all I did was with depending on what area you were in, it did like a tile swap or whatever, like a tile set swap. That's what I'm trying to say, and it worked pretty good, surprisingly. The only thing is you have to make sure all of the elements line up exactly the same on all of the tile sets that you use.
Yeah, so it would be almost like switching the tile rather than the tile set for TetraForce.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering if that would be harder than just like decorations that go on and off with the season, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and like the other thing is too is you could have it so that you have the actual map um, redone in a sense, and every time like we load a new version or whatever, we could load a specific version for
Yeah.
that time.
You don't say we'll redo it or have two of the programmer. It's not something we do.
Well, no,
We automate that.
we automate. And you're welcome to invent something that is automatic. I would not prevent you from doing that. Because the fun thing is,
Well, my thing is just especially with like TetraForce, which is a project that we would love to see bigger, but we just lack the resources.
yeah,
Um, in, having things require more work from one person to add in one thing, when there is a way to do that in a way that will make it less work for one person to do one thing. Even if it takes a little bit more work up front, I feel like doing the extra work up front always feels like the better decision.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Which is why we've been doing so much engine work.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of it too is very generic so that it can be applied to future type things.
Yeah.
Because then that way we don't have to rebuild the whole system every time we want to add something, which is what we've been doing. But I think we're at a point almost now where it shouldn't be as much of a problem, I don't think. Because like a lot of the things were there.
Yeah, I think we'll, future milestones planned after this one. This is not an official confirmation chat. This is just us chatting. But I feel like milestones after this will be a lot more content focused,
Yeah.
rather than engine work or
Yeah.
backend stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the exciting bit of that. It's like, let's make a game. Like, there'd be the main thing would just be monsters and items, like new weapons and like that sort of thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah, bosses, monsters, weapons. That's about it.
I mean, we got the shop next milestone, but there could be like custom shops we might want to add in the future.
True. But I mean, I still feel like that's not an entire rework on the engine, even if we do stuff like that, right?
No, yeah, that's just feature development.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, feature development is it. I was mentioning things that like aren't going to be engineering heavy, but like
Right.
feature development could be pretty engineering heavy.
Yeah.
General feature development.
True.
I feel like with like enemies and stuff, you should be doing like just as much game as programming.
Yeah.
For like adding a new feature, that's mostly programming.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the exciting bit of that, is that it's more equal. It's less heavy on the development side of things. You can kind of balance it between the two things.
Definitely needs to be something on that wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting windows along it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, something like that, and then no, I was just gonna make them squares, but I think of course it's uneven. That's fine. That looks okay. I was kind of hoping I could do curtains. I could still try, I suppose. That. That gonna look stupid? That's gonna look stupid. Oh, did I not make this one?
If anyone can pull it off, you can pull it off.
I'll make something happen. I'm too stubborn. Oops. I'm too stubborn to not make it happen. I think it'd be fun to make the lights on inside of it, but like it's occupied by somebody. And again, these are not my final colors. They're just kind of what I'm working with for now. I kind of liked when it had the band also. It kind of closed things up a bit.
It is Glorious Joseph. Oh.
What?
Joseph has entered the chat.
Oh. So he has.
Well, he's not talking, so you might just want to watch that stream. just slightly ahead of everyone that's actually watching the stream.
Am I actually? Oh, I'm not even. Am I screen sharing? I don't think I am.
No, but I mean, you can hear the audio a little faster, you know.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Maybe Tom says maybe a subtle silhouette in the window. Oh yeah, I could do something like that. I'll do something like that. I'll make a ghost or something.
I think you might have me muted on OBS again. Joseph says he can't.
No, you're good. Maybe it's he says he can't hear you, or Joseph says he can't hear you. I don't think I can hear Joseph in the YouTube chat or in the stream. I mean, I actually don't have him muted for once, but maybe it's because the music is playing and he's just quiet.
Can you hear me?
Well, you're much louder now.
I'm sorry. I literally put my face up on my microphone when I said that. I didn't mean to be loud though.
No, yeah, I think you were like still okay, like loudness. Tom, can you hear Joseph B?
Hello.
Hello. I could turn him up. I just don't want the music to be too loud.
Let's be honest though, the music is more important than my voice. And get some.
It was like spooky music.
Yeah.
It's pretty low too. It's like at 3%. The music, that is. And the desktop audio is at just before peaking. So you should be hearable.
So the music is just about peaking, or
your voice is on my OBS.
Gotcha.
So hopefully people can hear you. Yeah.
Should be.
You have confirmation from Tom.
Okay.
That you were
I
here.
know what's going on.
Luna, I'm streaming. I can't let you out right now.
Possible I wasn't talking.
My dog's like, I want outside. There we go. That adds a bit more dimension to it. And just for funsies, how long have I been streaming now? An hour and a half. What I think I'll do is we'll decide on the color of the house before I end the stream here. Horizontal.
Damn, I just got here.
Well, we can stick around for a few minutes. you shouldn't have slept in, that's all.
Yeah.
Can you see my haunted house okay?
Yeah, it looks cool. Where is this?
This is nowhere. This is just for fun. Just I wanted to make a
Okay.
Halloween themed
Nice.
haunted house. Which actually I might do some. I have to do something with this roof. I think it looks weird, like it's kind of melting off the side of the screen.
Oh, okay.
But I like the lower half. I think that looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make like a spooky Halloween scene, like I did last year. But
Nice.
I figured it'd be fun to do on stream. But I just realized that this looks kind of silly, doesn't it?
What?
Oh, the window. It's kind of stretchy a little bit. That's okay. That's better. I think. That's okay. That'll do. Yeah. What have you been up to, Joseph? Joseph, Fornclake Joseph.
I'm just working.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I know
Today
that
I
feeling.
bought a bunch of coffee stuff, like new espresso beans and like syrups and stuff.
Ooh. For like
For my-
yourself?
Yeah, because I have a little home barista setup.
A home barista.
Yeah,
Now that's what I
got an
need.
espresso machine and a grinder and blah blah blah.
Nice.
I made a bunch of lattes.
I also like lattes.
Whoa.
I actually really want a coffee really bad right now. Not that I need it, but I want it. Oops, I can't like...
Is there really a difference between the two?
A coffee and a latte?
No, needing coffee and wanting coffee.
Oh. I mean, probably not. Why am I doing this like a chump? I will probably make myself a coffee after this. That helped a little bit. Let's chop it off here. Yeah, I haven't really been doing much either though, just work. A lot of work. Because, you know, life is fun that way.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go. That's starting to come along now.
Yeah.
I'll make it look more spooky and haunted off stream, but let's pick some colors first. Should it be like brown colors? Should I stick with the purples?
Oh, that's not the actual color?
No, that was the shrine color. I could probably keep some
I
of
see.
it. Maybe if I just change this light blue, I might be able to leave the roof alone. And let's try some different things here. Maybe darker. That's too dark. That kind of looks neat. Do I want to try something else though?
I'm like a couple seconds behind you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not actually streaming on Discord this time.
Yeah.
Just thinking here, thinking. I like the brownish reds.
Uh-huh.
That's not too bad. What about that? Oops.
The highlights of the highlights and shadows are messed up, but I think it looks nice.
Yeah, I think I need to change the shadows to be like more in tune with that. But otherwise, I think I can go with that. I just need
That's pretty
to,
cool.
and I'll still make it more spooky looking. Again, this is just kind of the rough basis for it, so I'll make it actually look more haunted. And that'll be a surprise for everybody then. And we get to see it afterwards. So, alright, well, there you go. The start of a haunted house.
Are those trees new?
Yeah, I made them just in the stream. Earlier this stream. I wanted to make faces on them, but I didn't do that.
Oh.
I left them like that. I think it'd be fun to make faces on them though.
Yeah.
I might play with that too and see.
Oh, and put some of the pumpkin head guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do pumpkins. There's some bats that I could put in. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
I have to, you haven't seen this skeleton pirate guy at all, have you?
With the vines?
Yeah, like since I
I-
animated him. Did you see him fully animated?
Yeah. I watched a VOD of the last one.
Oh,
I just
nice.
skipped around.
Nice. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in.
Excited.
Yeah, he's actually in the game a little bit now.
Really?
Yeah, he's partially coded. So hopefully he'll be in sooner than later. I thought about working on him tonight, but then I was like, nah, I've streamed him like 3 weeks in a row, so trying to do something different tonight.
Is he on Master?
No, he's not on Master. There's a branch for him. Dead Captain.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. And I think he's just standing. If you play the game, I think he's just standing there right now. He doesn't do anything yet. He's in the shrine though, just staring you down. You can play around with that. But yeah, I'm
Hey,
very.
Ben Stanley.
What's that?
Someone in the chat.
Oh, Ben Stanley. Hello.
Mine's actually crashing.
It's crashing.
Yeah, I'm getting some import things, so maybe it's just
Oh.
being goofy.
Oh, maybe it's the. I hope it's not the theme thing that was going on. Is it saying something about the theme?
Now it's giving me. Hold on.
Theme should have only been those.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been
That
anything.
should only occur after a merge. There's no merge.
Yeah, I didn't think I merged it at all.
Invalid get index name on base null instance.
What's a null instance?
It's something in the boss controller. Yeah, let me on.
I wonder if it'll open up for me. I should look. Just hold on here 1 second. Save it. Let me try my Godot. See what happens. Oh, I need to switch branches before I do that. Let's see here. Why don't I see my own branch? Featured dead captain? Oh, enhancement dead captain. Oh. Yeah, okay, let's try that. See what happens there. Hi, Tori. Is it going to throw an error for me if it loads? Oh yeah, I got the error too.
Oh.
What happened?
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah. Node
Where?
not found. Dead captain.
Crap.
That might be because of the rename thing, maybe? No. Entities. Saves.
It's a rename.
What's that?
It's a rename. No, not found game kit. Go to that array. If you notice, it says dead captain. There's no.
Where do I go to change that again? Right here?
You go to the boss controller in the scene and then in the inspector.
Why is it? It's like turning into a period there.
It should be the kinematic body.
It should be this one.
It should be the entity.
You gotta like get index name. Why? It didn't like that either.
I mean, you wanted to rename it anyway.
What's that?
I said you wanted to rename it anyway. You had the opposite problem last time.
Yeah, I did have the opposite problem. Is it because it's here? But I had changed it back and then left it alone. See, it won't change it here now for some reason.
The one area at the bottom that you're clicking is in the debugger, which won't change the actual
you can't
game.
actually change it.
Oh. I mean, it might be, you might be able to write to it, but either way, when you click the play button, it's not gonna do anything.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was the problem. So yeah, he's even got the vines hanging from him now. He's just sitting there watching.
Very cool.
Cool.
He's a spooky guy.
Yeah, he'll be fun once he's actually moving around and trying to destroy your life. I'm excited to have him moving around. But right now, he's just gonna explode. Goodbye. He's not so scary.
Alright.
It's weird that it wanted the opposite problem where, like, before it wasn't letting me rename it, now it wants me to rename it. That's just strange. Anyways, that was a small distraction aside. Let's quickly do this. And I think I'll wrap it up. Full tonight. Alright, so there's the start of the haunted house. It's not super haunted looking right now, it just looks like a house. But it'll be much spookier the next time everyone sees it on what day is Halloween? Sunday? Sunday?
Yeah.
I'll try and have some for Sunday. And I'll post it in the Discord, so if you're not part of the Discord, I encourage you to join it. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll probably post it on Twitter too, I suppose. So either one of those places where you'll be able to check it out. You can also play our game if you are interested in downloading it. The link is in the website. What am I trying to say? The website for the link is below in the description, so please join us there. And thank you, both Josephs, for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys coming by. So, Sunday. Thanks, Ben, Tom, everyone else who came by. And I'll see you next week for probably a more normal dev stream. Have a great night, everyone.